folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Paralives video. So today is a special day because we got an extended look at the Paramaker. And this is pre-alpha footage still, it's not final, but a huge thanks to the Paralives team for also sending me this footage early so I had more time to do my analysis of this. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So right off the bat, the music is very nice and upbeat and I think goes very well with a character creation tool. And of course, like with the photo backdrop, giving me very strong Sims 2 Create a Sim vibes. And there's the first look at a couple of bottoms there. And there's a jacket. We're just customizing Sebastian here. Some fancy shoes! There we go. Sebastian, looking pretty good. And he's like, oh yeah, here I am with my cool outfit. And then we move on to Maggie, and we're just like playing with the body sliders here, so that's pretty neat. We did see that in the previous sneak peek. And yeah, now you just get to see it more in the context of the Paramaker. And there's all the different things. You can adjust even the neck width and the head size, and also the chest size, even the rotation of it, which is pretty nifty. Aha. And there we go, Maggie! So that's cool. She sneezes. That's pretty adorable. Then customizing Sebastian some more, we got body hair in a few different types, so that's pretty awesome. And we got tattoos, and you can actually slide it around the arm, so that is just, oh, I wish The Sims 4 had this. And you can even rotate it. Just, yes, that's so good, all the customization we have for that. Then moving on to another para, we have 4 different body presets that can be seen, so that is good that we can already see some, because I know the Paralives Twitter did say that we were going to get those. Next is the height slider in action. I still feel like it looks a little iffy to me, like it's more resizing an image in Photoshop than I feel like it is a more like actual height slider, but it is still a work in progress, so we'll see how much that changes. And now we have clothing customization, so that's pretty nice. It has some swatches that are just pre-made, but you can also put patterns on some of the clothing. We'll see the pattern stuff in a bit, but that is good. They already have the different categories of shoes there. It is different from how it works in The Sims, so it might take some getting used to, but yeah, oh, that's pretty swag right there with Marvin's animation. So yeah, there we go, another pre-made character. So there's some patterns that are available for this fancy top. So that's pretty cool, and then you can also customize the colors of that. So yes, this is the customization that I miss having. Hopefully there will be a flames pattern so I can put flames on everything like I did in The Sims 3. That would be very cool. But yeah, it does say these pre-made skin tones will be improved and more of them will be added. So this is not the final selection of what we're gonna get in Paralives, but that is pretty cool. You can already see the sliders in action. And yeah, even you can even make a purple para if you would like. And then going back to Marvin, you have the ear size slider. And then we also have the Adam's apple customization, which is really unexpected, but nice little detail as well. And there's the eye size, position, and width. So just so many different ways to just customize our parafolk. And then we have the eyes color. And just as we saw in a previous sneak peek, it is possible to customize the eye colors individually. So heterochromia is possible. Beauty spots are also in Paralives, and you can even move them around the face, which is so great, kind of like with the tattoos, and you can also adjust the scale and rotation of them. Then we get one last look at the parafolk created, but we have one last cool reveal, Eli, Sebastian's child. I just love that animation there, so adorable. Kind of makes me wish I had recorded my first reaction to watching this video, because I was like, it's too cute, help! But yeah, there we go. Not only did we get our first extended look at the Paramaker tool, but also our first sneak peek at what children look like in this game. So overall, I am really impressed with how the Paramaker looks so far. Much like how the build mode looks like it's going to have a lot more freedom than what The Sims has had, just the same applies to the Paramaker. There's just so many more things that you can customize, and they didn't even show everything yet because there is that identity tab near the top, but they didn't show anything regarding that, so maybe just like with The Sims, they're still doing some research and they're not ready to fully show that off yet. And there's also some buttons near the top right that I'm not completely sure what they are. Like, what is that first one? Is it like to go into fun slide mode, or I don't know. And then the second one is obviously genetics, something related to that. Maybe it's just like cloning a para based on genetics. And then there's thumbs up and thumbs down. I guess that's something social media related. And the log, I don't know if that maybe is just like some sort of testing thing that might not be in the final game. Then there is, I guess, post to TikTok? No, just kidding. Just reminds me of the logo. But I guess that's just turning on and off the music in the Paramaker. And then there's one that looks like it's kind of just like fast forward or skip to something. Not entirely sure what that is either, unless it's to change the background, since we did see the background change in this video. But the only thing I really feel iffy about at this point is the height slider, since, yeah, it just still looks off to me. I guess with minor adjustments, it's not so bad, but when you go to, like, the extreme ends of it, then I feel like it really doesn't look right. And I'm not sure how they're going to make the animations work with this, because I know I've played around with height slider mods of The Sims 4, and it doesn't look right when Sims do interactions where they physically come into contact, like hugging and kissing. So I hope Paralives can make that work out without it looking weird. Before I end this video, here's a summary of the stuff we have for Paramaker so far. Equip any outfit regardless of the pairfolk's gender, all of the skin tones, freehand tattoo placement and scaling, mole placement and scaling, realistic fat and muscle sliders, changeable patterns for some clothes, improved height slider, Adam's apple adjustment heterochromia, facial and body hair for pairfolks of any gender, and new characters, townies, Marvin and Eli, Paralives' first child character, Sebastian's son. So there we go, that's the reveal of the Paramaker. So I am really happy to see progress in a different area besides build mode, and so far it looks like the Paramaker is keeping up that same quality that was basically set by the build mode. Hopefully the live mode can live up to those standards. And I wonder if they'll do like a couple of teasers like they just did with the Paramaker, or if they'll just hit us with a huge reveal all at once, because I could definitely imagine them doing a lengthy gameplay demo once the live mode is just more ready to go, because that's what everyone is basically waiting for. I'd love to see a bit of a narrative behind it, kind of like what was done for one of the trailers for Lake, where you start off with one character and then you tease other characters and how they could potentially tie into them. So you can start off with Sebastian or Maggie, and then you kind of show a collage of the other pre-mades. So I think that could be a fun way to start it, with some lore instead of just having the gameplay on screen with the character walking around. But that's all I have to say for now, so feel free to let me know your thoughts on the Paramaker in the comments section below. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!